Welcome back, you guys. It's your boy Crypto Hobbs, and this is episode 5. Right in front of you guys, I'm just giving him the spotlight. It's my good friend, one of my best friends. Known this guy before the time of the world of its existence. His name is... What's your name, dude? You gotta introduce yourself. Yeah.
That was my introduction.
Yeah. You, come on.
Tony Chonies.
It's my good and my best friend, Tony. Today, we're gonna bring you guys. We got this secret water here. It's gonna keep us up for this episode 5. We're gonna have live reactions. We're gonna have live crypto talk. If you guys already know, we are not here to give any financial advice. We're just here to have fun. And today, you guys are in for a treat. He happens to be here today. He came by. He's a busy man. Usually doesn't have time for me, but today he made time, and you guys gotta stay tuned in. Gotta listen to what this man has to say. You know, some things I wouldn't listen to, but some things I would. I'm just
Don't
kidding.
listen to me at all.
Bro, I'm so happy to have you.
Thank you for inviting me to your studio.
How you feel, bro? Yeah,
awesome
I hope
studio.
You know this is our setup.
It's a
This is
really
what we're
cool-
working with right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a nice studio.
I wish I we're working on it and everything's cool. But
It's a home. It's home.
you know, bro, like you told me, this all started with just, who knew that I'd be making a show and having you here with me, and we'd be talking now, trying to get people to understand.
Humble beginnings.
Yeah, bro.
Little by little.
Exactly. There's a lot of guys out there doing this, but we're doing it for the people, and we're just doing it to spread awareness and to show that this is what it's about: friendship, community. And staying connected. Tony, man, we've been through it together. We've lost a lot of money. We made some really bad.
Lost the money.
Made really bad decisions.
Made some money.
So, bro, I want to give you the floor. Just start off with maybe about, when was the first year you invested in crypto, and what happened, right?
Okay.
If you're taking us back years,
Yeah.
It's cool. Just run us down your first initial experience, because you're a veteran now, and obviously in this cycle you're doing very well, and we'll get to that too. But yeah, just walk us through how you got into it.
I think I got into it like most people got into it. The hype, right? The hype of crypto. Back in end of 2020, beginning of 2021, when Dogecoin blew up, and that was way back, yeah. When Doge blew up, and
4 years
everybody was on it, right? I didn't get on it though. I didn't get on it. I know that you did get in it a little bit.
Yeah.
And I do remember our coworker. What was his name?
Cole Claxton. Shout out to Cole Claxton out there in Arizona. We love you, bro. You could have been a Dogecoin millionaire, but hey.
Yeah, he told me to buy some.
Yeah.
He told me to buy some, but I didn't listen to him either. Andrew Chechere told me to buy some. I didn't buy any. I didn't believe. But then when I saw that it did what it did.
Yeah.
That's when I was all in, right? So I think my story begins like everybody else's too. At least everybody else who was listening. Right. I didn't listen, but was at least aware of it, right? Because most people don't even know what it is, right?
So you bought after the run or the
I bought when it was high, and I just lost it all.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. My story is like pretty much like most people.
Yeah.
When they jumped in the train when it was already on its way down.
And you're hearing about it. It's going viral. So what do? Your natural instinct was, I gotta try to get on this, even though I'm already a little late. You're
you don't know when how late you are.
Right.
Yeah, until it's
too late.
Yeah, until it's too late, until it's down.
And it's crazy, because now, we got our crypto bubbles. Shout out to crypto bubbles real quick, guys.
What is this?
So this is, remember, brother, this is how we tracking our crypto bubbles. It gives you obviously the day, the hour of what the price is. Remember that The little bigger the bubble, the
Okay.
greener the profit. So Dogecoin, just to be exact, is at 20 cents, right? And if we go, say in the past year, you know, this thing used to be 10 cents, a dime. Back in the day, I mean, we go to its existence, it's been like fractions of a penny, right?
Yeah.
It was down there. So, yeah, it's really, you know, interesting that people are now living the same thing, right? Now, it's a new thing again. It's back on the block. Everyone, you know, you got this pro administration now into an effect in an office, and they're pushing forward for all this. By the way, Crypto Summit, March 7th, mark our words, me and my boy Tony, we were actually talking about it before we went live today or recorded this. It's coming next Friday at the White House. The crypto czar will be there. The president will be there. All these lawsuits against these cryptocurrency companies and these legit projects that are moving forward to help the financial system have been given the dismissal of their lawsuits. So what does that mean? Next Friday, Tony, we can see some more correction in the market.
Okay.
You've been seeing the dip. It's been red. We're actually seeing green right now. Look at that. XLM is actually up 12%. Things are going back up. The market sentiment is still a little bit in the fear. I think the fear and greed index was around 20.
They're scary.
It's, you know, so people are still scared. Yes, people are still scared. How do you feel? Are you scared right now? What are you doing? Tell the people here at Crypto Chronicles, are you still investing? You know, I know I just asked you about when you're starting, but like, what are you doing? Like, how do you feel, brother? Like, do you think?
I believe in it.
What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not as knowledgeable as you are in crypto, but I see it as an investment. So it doesn't scare me. Like anything, I think long term. I think long term more than anything. So I think of it as a long term investment for myself. I don't want to be lose that train again. So I'm on it. I'm still investing.
100%.
And like, you know, in our private conversations, we've made some good money, right?
Definitely. Blessed, yeah.
But, you know, it's still room for more money.
And we've been, I mean, shoot, man, it's been a freaking 4 years.
4 years, though, yeah. So it wasn't an overnight.
Right.
It wasn't overnight.
And I think that's what a lot of people don't understand or like really see, right, Tony? Like, they doubt you. People make fun of you. I have a lot of people even till this day, you know, you don't really need anyone. You just need yourself, you know, the people like you know, that stay solid and always following you. Thank you again for being here. I really do appreciate you being here, brother. I know your
well, I don't think people don't make fun.
You know?
At least I don't think people make fun of me. Maybe behind my back.
But you know, like, it's like you bring in like, hey, you know, you take this and you're gonna fly, right?
Yeah, most people are just afraid.
People are like, this guy's fucking crazy. You're not gonna fucking fly. Like, if I drink this product right now, I'm really gonna be able to do 10 push-ups.
I think most people just want to see you fail.
Facts,
that's what it is, right?
You know, yeah.
Everybody wants to see someone fail.
And you guys here at Crypto Chronicles with your boy Crypto Hobbs and my boy Tony Baloney, Chonies, we always giving you positive energy.
Yeah.
Stay locked in, guys. This is all factual life experience, true stories. Remember,
stories.
About, we could say a
With
year
Hobbs.
ago, man, life, it was tough. You know, and now we're living the opposite
It's still
side.
tough.
It's right.
It's still tough.
But different tough, right? Because you know what's coming. You know what you hold is gonna be integrated and it hold its value, or at most surpass where it needs to be. And that's where we get into our next thing. I actually want to get into this next video. So you guys tune in. We're going to get a live reaction from Tony after he sees it with you guys. So stay tuned in, okay? Let's go ahead and check it out.
Why do I hold XRP? Because Ripple's the chosen one to lead the new global digital payment system, and they use XRP. In 2013, the Federal Reserve began looking for faster payments options. 2 years later, an action plan was born and a federal payments task force was created. It included one company focused on crypto, Ripple. In 2014, the World Bank and Better Than Cash Alliance, which includes the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Clinton Global Initiative, and the governments of 32 countries, put out a report called The Opportunities of Digitizing Payments. 1 year later, the Better Than Cash Alliance featured one crypto company on their website, Ripple. Today, Better Than Cash Alliance and all other UN initiatives are focused on a single agenda, the Sustainable Development Goals for 2030. You can see the SDGs logo on Bill Gates' lapel, world-leading companies, the Better Than Cash Alliance website, and on the UN's official exchange, Exchange. What crypto is Exchange officially utilizing for their carbon credit solution? XRP. The world will move to a new international standard for exchanging electronic messages between financial institutions by 2025 called ISO 20022. Who is the first ISO 20022 member focused on distributed ledger technology? Ripple. Who's partnered with over 300 financial institutions, including Bank of America, American Express, PNC, Santander, SBI, HSBC, Standard Chartered Bank, Bank of England, India, Singapore, Scotland, Australia, and Indonesia, the largest banks in Japan, Canada, Egypt, the Middle East, United Arab Emirates, Thailand, Morocco, Bhutan, South Korea, Brazil, and Latin America? Ripple. Who is a former employee overseeing the Federal Reserve? Ripple. A former employee overseeing the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's digital asset division? Ripple. Leading Australia's CBDC effort? Ripple. Who hired a former Treasury of the United States? Ripple. 2 former Federal Reserve attorneys to their board? Ripple. 2 former Clinton and Obama advisors? Former Minister of Defense and Economics of Germany? Former business director at Swift? Former Swift board member? Former CFO at PayPal? Former head of the DTCC? Former chief business officer at Uber? Former VP of Amazon and former SEC chair on their legal team? Ripple. Who's a member of the Digital Pound Foundation, Digital Dollar Project, Digital Euro Association, Mojaloop, IMF's High-Level Advisory Board on FinTech, Hyperledger Blockchain Consortium, Open Payments Coalition, Faster Payments Council, Global Payments Steering Group, Cross-Border Working Group, International Association for Trusted Blockchain Applications, Crypto Climate Accord, University Blockchain Initiative, World Wide Web Consortium, and a featured partner of the World Economic Forum with 3 members of their team directly listed on the WF website? Ripple. Now, does Ripple and XRP sound like they're going to disappear, or do they sound like they're part of a much bigger plan? You decide.
Bro, hold up, don't react to it. Okay, Tony, you just saw that. Tell us how you feel, man.
That was impressive. It made my head spin. It was a lot.
So, you know,
it was a ton of information.
Yeah, right off the bat, you asked me. You said that video is like 2 years old, right? So
yeah, when was that video posted?
it was 2 years ago. Has about 265,000 views.
NonFinancialAdviceCrypto.com.
This guy is like known to have some cool stuff. We kind of just go back so you can see his page.
Okay.
So, but that just goes to show, right, how many people actually know about what's going on or what Ripple is, right?
I mean, so far what he said is like it's pretty heavy. It's a pretty big. It's a big boy.
His channel. You know, like, how? Give me your initial reaction. You know, me as your good friend, I know your position, and I know you go to me for all your crypto advice.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of just invest and forget about it, right? You're a long-term guy, right?
I'm a newbie.
You hold it. Newbie. There you go. That's also something. Let's break it down, right?
I'm not like you, yeah.
Yeah, let's.
I'm not a crypto guy.
What do they call that? Let's have a crash course, right? So, as a newbie, listening to this, learning about Ripple, which is the native token to XRP, right? And cryptocurrencies pretty much having an umbrella under that word, right? So it's cryptocurrencies and there's different coins and you can do different things, right? What do you take off of this? Just watching, I know it was a lot. Some of the words we made, I don't even know, you know, I don't know a lot of these connections, but it's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
Well, yeah, I think the video was just
break it down, but
giving us I guess Ripple's history and connections with the rest of the world.
Right.
Right. It's giving you its play-by-play on what it wants to do, right, in the future. I'd be interested to see where that video, the updated now version of it, like to see where all those plans were, if they went through or they fell short, they didn't go through anymore.
Right.
Right, because that was 2 years ago. To see where Ripple is at now with some of those countries, to say they're doing connections with those countries, all these other business
Financial institutions, right?
these other business
See
players.
what they got cooking.
See if some of these people that they hire are still there. They have new people. They fired people.
Well, Bank of
But
America.
it was a lot. Like, if they're still working with Bank of America or not. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, brother,
Yeah.
but Bank of America CEO, and we're gonna pull that up here, and we're gonna just have a live reaction of you right here,
Yeah.
just to update you on where Bank of America's CEO actually came out on Fox News, and he spoke about, Tony, how. Let's go ahead and pull that up, please. Yeah.
Pull it up.
How that Bank of America, even during the lawsuit, which is still going on, and they're saying that the resolution is next week. Next Friday is that crypto summit. So say me as a leader, right? And I am no leader, but I am a leader of my family and in my community right now.
Yeah.
As far as crypto, and I believe when something gets deemed not to be what it was deemed to be, right? So you go against me, you pretty much justify that I'm doing something wrong when I'm not, and then it comes out to light that you weren't, and then that's when things, go parabolic, right?
Yeah.
So Bank of America CEO, we got that up here. Is the Bank of America CEO talks about pretty much how they believe Bitcoin and other crypto assets are going to continue to rise, and their use case in America are going to be accepted, right? We are living through a tough time. There's all kinds of stuff going on. I mean, let's just not get political, but there's a bunch of beef going on with, as far as, like, there it is, Bank of America, XRP. 1 month ago, Bank of America and Ripple XRP revolutionizing crypto. Let's tune in. We'll get to hear about it.
Okay.
Just to update you about how, right, that video was talking about all these connections and how it gets actually talked about on the mainstream, right? So here we go, guys. It's a 4-minute video. You'll hear it on the background.
They're reclaiming $100,000, right? The first time that we've done that since December 19th. Bitcoin buyer MicroStrategy disclosing that it bought approximately 1,000 Bitcoin for $100 million in cash, bringing the total holdings to approximately 447,000 Bitcoins. Let's do this all with Sound Planning Group CEO David Strzeski. Thank you so much for joining us here in person. Do we buy Bitcoin even at $101,000?
Absolutely.
Why?
Okay, so the thing that we have to understand about Bitcoin is that there's only so many of them.
Fair.
And so 94% of all possible 21 million Bitcoins have already been mined. And do you know that there's a little over 100 years ahead of us before the last one will be mined?
Okay.
And so here's the reality. We have a supply shortage that we're not really aware of at this time. We're kind of thinking of the price of this. We're not actually thinking of the function of what it was actually intended for, because it's not super fast at transacting right now. But no, this is an absolute time to buy. We want to buy on dips.
Pop quiz. MicroStrategy owns like 2% of all Bitcoin outstanding. Is that a good play if I can't buy a Bitcoin or a Bitcoin ETF?
Yes, of course, absolutely. I mean, in fact, if people are confused about how to even get involved with crypto, and they go, I'm just not, it's the most confusing parts about computers, the most confusing parts about money, I'll just buy Coinbase. That's another way to do it as well.
Fair.
And so, these are some different ways to be looking at things.
Another one you like is Ripple. You said it is the coin to be looking at right now.
Absolutely.
Why?
Okay, so Ripple actually was the second largest coin prior to the SEC's investigation of them. They did this really weird lawsuit against them, and basically the Ripple's going to be the track that everything's going to be running on in the future. So they created their own stable coin right now.
Okay.
And Bank of America, like I said, they were doing 100% of their internal transactions. They've got 83 different patents on it, and there's some incredible stuff that's going to be coming out. So
The cynics, though, tell me, only put as much in this space as you're willing to lose. Effectively, as of now, some people say it feels like a casino. Do you agree with that?
the best example I have is this. Don't not get involved with something. Do whatever you would do for a nice weekend away with your spouse.
Okay.
And instead of doing that weekend, maybe put that in crypto. Here's what I'll tell you, 3 to 5 years from now, you either made some real money or you just lost one weekend together. Not a big deal.
I know, but I could have had that vacation,
You
right,
could have had a
David?
vacation, or you made your retirement.
Well said. Okay, maybe that's a bet I'm willing to take.
Oh,
I
you
wanted
made
to just
retirement.
finish with you and follow
Yeah.
full
And
circle.
who's that
We
guy? That
started
guy's
the
from-
conversation talking about bonds.
That was CEO back
How
in
much of
the
a threat do you see?
No.
Maybe 5% on a 10-year, and if so, how much of a threat is
Okay.
that to the equity market?
I think that the Treasury has been a big problem. We can't let the debt get so high, or we're not going to actually have the ability to be paying this off. The United States is going backwards right now, and we can't make higher payments. The Treasury, I think, is also a future IOU on the U.S. dollar. No one wants a promise when you're just going to print more money, print more money, print more money. We're talking about better fiscal responsibility right now with President Trump and the Doge concept here, which is awesome. But here's the reality. We are saturated in debt. Bonds lose money in 5 different ways.
Let's stop it right there. Just digest that.
digest.
How,
So
whoa.
this guy is talking about Bitcoin,
And XRP and,
and XRP, yeah,
and crypto and as whole.
and crypto as a whole, yeah,
Tony, come on, Tony.
yeah. But he was talking about Bitcoin at the beginning.
Now I'm gonna hold my
That,
mic.
that soon there won't be any more left.
Of course, and we know that.
I didn't know that. You knew that.
This is my boy, you know.
Yeah.
Newbie. Think about it this way.
I'm not an expert,
And we are here
and we're not
tonight.
giving financial advice.
Not whatsoever. We're just spreading awareness.
But
And
I
if
didn't know
you're-
that. You knew
yeah,
that.
yeah. And you know, a lot of people don't know that.
I
And
don't
a
know.
lot of these people listening don't know that you're investing not on a 1 weekend vacation. Say, yeah, I could spend rent. I could take me and my wife to Italy, shit, across the world, right? But
Me too.
exactly. But if we invest that, we could do that for the rest of our lives,
Yeah,
non-stop on Roto.
yeah.
So, Tony, what do you have to tell here the Crypto Chronicles community in your position and in your standings and holdings? Are you going to, this bull run that we haven't experienced yet, and this acceptance and this new era of technology coming into the innovation of the financial system,
Yeah.
give me some price predictions. We'll start off with Bitcoin. By
Uh-huh.
Thanksgiving.
Well,
Be honest.
yeah, I'll be honest with you. I
Be
don't even
honest.
know what it is right now.
You don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, let's pull
So-
it up.
So I
Okay,
don't even
wait,
know
wait,
what
give me-
predictions I can give you.
Okay, brother. It's sitting at $85,000, guys.
Okay.
85. And
Yeah,
it hit an all-time
of
high.
100, no? Something?
No, 100 and
30?
I think it was like 20. I take that back. 106,000.
Okay.
I want to say it went a little bit higher than that. We'll have to readjust that, but it passed 100 grand, man.
Yeah.
People, big players out there, BlackRock, you know,
Other
Chase, you know, Bank of America.
Argentina.
There you go. Prime example. President
Oh, no. Is it El Salvador?
El Salvador. There you go.
He bought it.
Yep. Has
No, Argentina's the guy who did that scam coin.
that guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll save that for later.
Yeah.
But if they already tested those and people are coming out on Fox News and speaking out that it can hit millions of dollars, especially with the supply and demand,
Mm-hmm.
what do you see at this Thanksgiving? You know,
And probably
And-
back to 100. That's pretty much what they were saying right here in this video.
but
they should get
we've
back to
already
100.
tested those numbers. Like we should be in new fields. You know,
New territory.
new territory. Exactly.
I guess, I mean,
I know you're a very
Maybe.
conservative guy. You know, you think very, you know, you like to play it safe. You know,
well,
give me something. Give,
we don't
give
know.
the people your gut feeling.
Yeah.
There we go.
By April? I mean, no, you saying by
Thanksgiving.
November.
Yeah,
By November.
which is pretty much the end of the year.
Yeah. Where do I think it's going to be at?
Yeah, they sell. You know that.
Yeah.
They say that these cycles play. You know, they come back. That we've lived through this, but this time it's a different cycle. different, regulations coming out. And also, exactly, things are getting accepted as far as what is the clear road of the way for cryptocurrencies. So if I tell you I made this product and now everyone can use it, then it's worth $2 right now. But we'll keep it to Bitcoin.
Better.
We'll keep it to Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's worth 80,000, 100,000.
Yeah.
What do you think it's gonna be once it gets approved?
It's not approved right now.
It's not adopted yet fully. No. There's no use cases for anything. Yeah, the SEC just came out with making meme coins collectible, so that's something that got a category for itself. But as far as other assets, crypto coins, as far as Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, they all have.
And its all-time high has been 105.
110, I think,
100.
man. I almost want to say 120, brother.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, it's got to get to that. It's got to get to that around there.
Or further? You feel?
Or further.
not? It's your opinion.
Yeah, I say, I mean, if it gets to 110 or 120,
Yeah.
that's also right there a huge spike
Right.
from where it's at right now.
But we just had a major correction, right?
Yeah,
Huge correction.
you're correct on the correction.
And I mean, it's normal. It
Yeah.
happens. We see this.
So from that correction to get to 120, it's a lot of money.
I see where your mind's at.
Yeah, I mean that's how I see
That's
it.
how you think.
So if it's here and 120 is right here,
You
then
can see it going back up. So your
I see it
prediction
right
is
there.
that for the end of the year, we're just gonna stay stable. We're gonna trade sideways like we've been doing.
yeah. Well, it's
You don't see new all-time highs. Do you see Bitcoin passing 110,000 by November?
yeah, I guess it can. I mean, I guess anything's possible.
Okay.
Anything's possible. But again, you're asking a newbie who I don't know what a candlestick is, and I don't know what the bubble is.
This guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm being honest with the crowd
and
here.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it.
All I know is that you're crypto Hobbs, and you give me the news on my crypto, and then I'm good. I'm good for the day.
You invest and
I
set
invest
it away.
and I don't worry about it.
Like that.
You're the one who has to do his homework,
Yeah, yeah.
and then for the benefit of us, of us common folks.
So what do you want to ask Crypto Hobbs today? Let's switch it up.
Okay.
Let's give you the mic, which you already have on you.
Yeah.
What do you want to know? It's a newbie, and you're talking to someone that, I don't.
When is the right time to sell?
That's a great question.
When do you sell, guys? Do
That's
you guys
a
know when
great
to sell?
question. That's a great question.
Do we never sell, or do we sell?
That's
I don't know.
actually super like conflict of interest right now because that's where I'm at, right? Like,
Yeah.
I've made my profits. I've made more than what I've invested. I'm happy. But ask me, have I taken any profits?
Have you taken any profits?
I haven't. Not a
Yeah.
fucking dime. But then that's because of my belief, right? Of my the vision or what I see, or I guess what I've read and know, or my gut feeling, right? 60% of the time your gut is right. Shout out to Hector Solomon. Shout out to UTI. We are not with them, but 60% of the time your gut is right, guys. And guess what? You're going to follow that to the bone. Give a shout out to Mr. Solomon, man.
Hey, Mr. Solomon. shout out to
Respect,
you.
brother. Respect. So you guys, back to the topic at hand. I believe that the right time to sell is when you've made what you
When you
invested.
feel it.
That too. But if I'm sitting on,
A couple bands.
okay, a lot of us never seen double digits, right? So even if you've made 10,000, 20,000, I would say take that $2,000, $1,000 investment, just to make yourself feel whole. Because then if it comes back down, guess what? It goes back down to your initial investment, but you took that out. So then guess what? You could double and go back in and know that it's going somewhere now, actually.
Yeah.
That's what people don't understand. Yeah, it's riding like a roller coaster. But the all-time highs, the new plane territories we're gonna see when Bitcoin. Remember, you just told me before we got dinner tonight. You saw Bitcoin when it was what?
Oh yeah. I was telling you when it was $15,000.
Where's that at now, Tony?
Yeah,
80,000.
Yeah.
What did you say?
That's crazy.
What did you say? If you invested how much then when your brother was telling you?
Yeah, if I just invested a couple $100.
Shout out to my boy Jesse.
It would've been-
Love you, brother. We miss you.
Well, that's why I was telling you.
That you
My
fucked
thought
up.
now
Yeah.
is
Hey, you fucked up.
well that I'm holding now
Yeah.
that I do my investments because I don't want to be left behind on this new.
I love those words.
Yeah, I don't want to be left.
And you guys, this is we didn't write this. This is all fucking on the fly. This is natural. Shout out to Magic Juice over here. This is all.
Magic Mind.
We don't script this. It's me and my boy.
This is live reaction.
He came over and wanted to talk, and we're talking.
That's right.
So, right?
No one wants to be left behind.
Right. I hate being left behind.
I don't want to be left behind. So
And even though sometimes we do, right? We gotta accept that.
sometimes we're left behind.
But if you're connected and you know the right people and are in the
And
right
now
communities,
you're the peoples of the.
I am here
the
for the
internet.
people. Yeah, of course.
You're here for your community.
Do you think I'm an alien?
Yeah. I do think you're an alien. You're out of this world. You're going to the moon. That's where you're going.
I've been there.
You're from the moon.
Yeah.
That's why you're
Yeah.
Crypto Hobbs, an alien from the moon, going back to the moon.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find my people and I'm trying to find my way back home.
Yeah. Go back in the moon.
Yeah. I actually worked for a man that could have taken me there, but maybe I'll reach out back and see if he can take me back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to our boy, doing great things. And with that being said, Tony, let's.
Hobby, thank you, man. This was an awesome conversation.
I appreciate
I love
you,
the
bro. I was
studio.
gonna say the same thing. I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you, man.
For
Yeah,
spending
thank
this
you.
time with me.
This was a pleasure.
I think a lot of people are gonna get a lot out of this and understand that it's just something new and something that we need to keep aware of and stay tuned in with Crypto Hobbs.
If you ever want someone here that doesn't know anything about crypto, then you can contact me.
Where can we find you, man?
I'm just roaming around. I'm just roaming around the land. But if you ever need someone here that doesn't know anything about crypto,
you'll find him here in
I'll be here.
Southern California, Los Angeles, somewhere around here.
I'm around.
We don't give any specifics of our locations, but you'll find them. You can't miss this guy. Tony,
Thank you, bro.
Love you. Appreciate
Love,
you,
bro,
brother.
love,
and as we
love.
always say, to the moon, baby. Bro, that was a great